Hello, you are welcome to my channel. The Lord bless you. Thank you for stopping by to watch my video. If you are a returning subscriber, I want to say big thank you to you. Just know you are highly appreciated, you are highly loved. And if it's your first time on my channel, I want to say big thank you for stopping by, to watch this video. The Lord bless you. Please, before we dive into this topic proper, I want you to do me a favor. Please, kindly thumbs up this video, please. By so doing, you are helping the channel to grow. The more thumbs up a video has, the more it gives Facebook, YouTube the opportunity to recommend the video to others. So if you are watching the video, you are not giving it a thumbs up or comment, you are not helping the video to the channel to grow. All right, let's dive into the topic now. The Lord bless you. I want to deal on a topic that has been bothering my heart for some time, and this topic I title it, I will not teach my daughter to respect men. Yeah, what a controversial topic. I will not teach my daughter, I will not raise my daughter to respect men. I know this topic will arouse a lot of curiosity, what's it talking about? All right. In this topic, this subject, there's going to be part 1, there's going to be part 2. Now, under this topic, I want to consider just 3 points. 3 points. 3 points. Point number 1, I want to consider. I will not prepare my daughter for marriage. As a father, as a parent, never you prepare your daughter for marriage. The major problem we have in our generation, the major problem we have in our day, in this present day generation, is that a lot of parents, they raise up their daughter for marriage. A lot of parents, they didn't prepare their daughter for life. They didn't raise up their daughter to withstand the storm of life. They didn't raise up their daughter to find satisfaction and validation in their field of endeavor, in their passion. Many families, many parents, they raise up their daughter. The only investment some parents they have on their daughter is that they raise the daughter up to find validation in men. They raise up their daughter only prepare the daughter, the girl child, for marriage. Outside marriage, the girl is useless and good for nothing. Hear me and hear me well. As much that marriage is good, but I will never raise up my daughter for marriage. No. I will prepare my daughter. I will raise her up, teach her life. I will raise her up to pursue life. I will prepare her for life. I will prepare her to withstand the storms of life. Isn't it amazing? We live in a generation. You see most parents who have little or no contribution on their children, demanding more than expected from their children. I have seen most of the thing, what is popularly known today, especially in Nigeria, as hookups in Nigeria. What is really the root cause of hookup? You see some young, pretty ladies, intelligent ladies. What is the root cause? Most of them, it is the pressure from their parents. It is the pressure, especially from their mother, that push some into diving into such life. Pressure from the parents. I remember some few years ago, I quarreled with a lady. I quarreled with a certain lady. I had a quarrel with her. This lady will always be saying to the daughter, please grow up and marry a good husband. Grow up, marry a good husband that will take care of me. Grow up, marry a good. That is what is happening in some part of Nigeria. In some eastern part of Nigeria, their daughter marrying a wealthy man is an achievement to the family. So whenever this lady says such word there, I become very furious. Such word irritates my mind, it irritates my spirit, soul, and body. Such word it insults my intelligence. It's a major insult to my intelligence. I will raise up my daughter in a way she will live the best life she want to live. If my daughter can even own her own house, her own property before she got married, it's not a crime. She will live her life to the fullest. So any man that come in to ask of her hand in marriage, we count it as a privilege. Many marriages today is in chaos. You know why? Some parents, some in-laws, they are putting their daughter under pressure to produce, to provide for them more than what is expected. And when their daughter is unable to meet up, they want to go out of the marriage, to live any life, to do anything, to satisfy the greed of their parents. That is the problem. This is one of the problems this generation is facing. Most women, most mothers, most parents, they raise up their girl child. They prepare her only for marriage. They didn't prepare her for life. They didn't prepare her for education. They did. They said, I just remember, a certain lady was married. I'm telling you true life story. A certain lady was married, and the family started putting her pressure. Go and get a skill. Go and get a this. Meanwhile, the husband already had plans. Even before the marriage, the husband tried to upgrade the septic field. You understand? Because this lady, she literally had those skills. She got those skills. The lady, the husband told me, say, okay, go to a computer school, have just computer knowledge, right? He sent money, enroll in the school. She went, after a while, she said she doesn't like the school, she needed to go on that one. The man paid, all right? Okay. The man asked her, where is the certificate? She can't produce the certificate. Not a problem. After a few years of marriage, the family started putting out that pressure. Why don't you go and get a skill? Why don't you go and learn a skill? So this brought a major chaos, catastrophe that collapsed the marriage. And one day, while the husband and the brother of the lady, they were talking, the man was like saying, why would the family be putting out that pressure to learn skill, this and that, this and that? If they are so much interested there, why did they push her to learn the skill before marriage? Quite complicated. And the man said, and the brother, the family member, the elder brother said to the man, he said, is it not your duty to train your wife in school to do this? You can see the stupid word. And the man responded, yes, it is his duty to train the wife in school. It is a duty to train her in skills, but he's going to do that at his own convenient time. So what is my problem? Dear parents, stop putting your daughters under pressure. This mentality that most Nigerians, especially the eastern part, everybody from Nigeria can attest to this. Most of our brothers from the eastern part, most parents, they put so much demand on their girl child. They put too much demand on their daughter. Marriage is not an investment to a girl child. Is it not a woman, a mother like you, a parent like you that gave birth to Sinach? Is it not a mother like you that gave birth to Ugozi Okonjuela? Is it not a mother like you that gave birth to late Dora Akuili? Many raise up their girl child to be slave to men, so that they will go all out to get a guy that is financially stable. So even if the guy is trampling upon her, even if the guy is defecating upon her, no matter what you just take them because this is the family investment. Come on. We've got to do away with this mindset. Number 2, point I want to consider under this topic. I will not raise my daughter to respect men. Yes, you heard me right. If you didn't hear me, clean your ears so you can get it well. I will not raise up my daughter to respect men. You know why? Respect is reciprocal. Respect is reciprocal. In respecting yourself, I'm going to teach my daughter, I'm not going to teach her to respect me, but rather I will teach her to respect herself. The first person she must respect. My girl child is just 5 years. There's literally, if she go ask to play anything they do, she must come and tell daddy this is this, because she trusts daddy can't always, you understand, director. So I will teach my daughter how to respect herself. I will not teach her to respect men, portrait before men. You know, I'm not going to do all that. I'm going to raise up my daughter to respect herself. The first person she must respect and love is herself. You know why? In respecting herself, you listen to me. In respecting yourself, you will learn how to respect others. If you got no respect for yourself, you cannot respect others. Because the Bible said, do unto others what you do to yourself. Do unto others what you want to be done to you. So if I love myself so much to be respected, I must respect the other party. I must respect my other brother. I must respect my partner. Am I communicating? So I will raise up my daughter, because raising up this mentality, packaging the girl child with this mentality of, oh, you must respect me. You see me, you must kneel down. You must act like one slave. You must respect me, honor me like God. Bible says, I am a man like you. I am a man like you. So this word may hate, it may hurt you. I can't. Isn't that we live in a generation for a man where is I want to digress a little. Where is it written in what constitution that it must be a man? Cooking must be the duty of a man. Sorry, cooking must be the duty of a lady. It is abominations of family, it's of class, that for a man to enter kitchen to cook, for a man to assist the wife to do some house chores, it is abomination. For a man to even assist the woman to take care of the baby, there's something I don't. To the best of my knowledge, marriage is partnership. You understand? So I will never raise up my daughter. You understand? To look for a partner, to look for a husband to just marry. She must get married to a partner. That your husband does not make you a partner. You may be a husband and not be a partner. Yeah. You might be a husband and not be a partner. I'm sure that is understood. So number one, I will not raise up my daughter. I will not prepare my daughter for marriage. I will prepare my lovely daughter for life. I will raise her up. I will prepare her for life, to face the storm of life. I will teach her. Raise her up that brother. To withstand the storm of life. I'll prepare her for life. Number two, I will teach my daughter to respect herself, not to respect me. She must respect herself. So in respecting herself, she must learn to respect any other human, whether man or woman. She must understand that I will inculcate in her mentality that respect is reciprocal. Respect is reciprocal. Respect is aid. Whoever that does not aid that respect must not be given them such respect. You must aid respect. You must aid trust. Am I communicating? The next point I want to consider in this topic, I will teach my daughter. I put them down here. I will teach my daughter to love. There are somebody in this love. I will teach my daughter to love. Number one, she must love. My daughter must love with her heart. Number one, she will love with her heart. She will love with her eyes. I will teach her to love with her ears. And I will also teach her to love with her legs. 4. You get it? I will teach my daughter, number one, to love with her heart. I will teach her to love with her head. I will teach her to love with her eyes, to love with her ears, and to love with her legs. Most importantly, she must love with her legs. Now, this point, this subhead is now. I'm going to look at the subhead under the love. Number one thing she's subhead I'm going to consider. She must learn to love with what? With her heart. To cherish the man she loves. A man you cannot cherish, a man she cannot love, irrespective of the circumstances. She must not, submit herself to him in marriage. You understand? So, I will teach her, number one, to love and to cherish the man she married from her heart. Number two, I will also teach her to know when she's being used or abused. I will teach her to know when she's being used or abused. That is love with her head. Number one, please. I teach her to love with her heart. That's the number one thing I consider. Number two, I will teach her to love with her head. So when she loves with her head, many ladies are in marriage, they are not there with their head. Many love with their heart, but their head is not involved. You love a man, he's beating you. You love a man, he's cheating on you. And you are still in marriage, all because my pastor say, my Bible say. No. My daughter must love, number one, with her heart. She must love with her head. Her head must be involved in that love. Her head. Her head. You must not love and your head is not aware. Her head must be involved. She must know when she's being used in the marriage. Is that clear? Number two, I will teach her to love with her eyes. I will teach her to love with her eyes. To see the obvious change in a man when his heart begins to drift away. This is applicable to anybody. She must love with her eyes. To see, to love with her eyes, to see the obvious change in a man, to know when he's being driven away. If you love, are you being given it back? Is the love being reciprocated? I can say, anyone you love water, the person must reciprocate. Am I communicating? So she must love with her heart, she must love with her head, she must love with her eyes to see the obvious. To see when the man is being influenced. It can be influenced by anyone. So am I communicating, please? All right. Number four, I will teach her to love with her eyes. Sorry, please. She must love with her ears, please. I just consider eyes. She must love with her ears. She must love with her ear. To still listen to sound advice. Why he love? My daughter must love with her ears. Osinashi never love with her head. Let Osinashi never love with her ears. Let Osinashi never love with her eyes. If she had loved with her head, if she had loved with her ears, the advice that was coming from some people like the sister Marashi, it would have saved her. Listen to sound advice. The Bible said, in the multitude of counsel, some, and they just say going to the street as a married woman, getting advice from some street girls. No. From mentors. She must love with her ears to listen to sound advice. In the multitude of counsel, the Bible said, there is safety. In the multitude of counsel, there is what? There is safety. In the multitude of counsel. She must love with her ears. The ears must be connected to the Holy Spirit, the best guidance. Always ready to get sound counsel. She must also love with her legs. Remember I said legs. 5 now, not 4. She must love with her legs, so that she can escape and accelerate when the love has gone sour. Yeah, marriage isn't a do or die affair. I strongly believe marriage is for better for okay. Is it better for that? Better for is not in the Bible. I strongly believe marriage is forever, right? But when your partner gradually or suddenly become an animal, when your partner who you marry, who used to be a human being, now suddenly turned to an animal. Who's an animal? An animal is an adult who raise up his hand to beat a fellow adult. An animal is an adult who open up his mouth, begin to rain insult on the partner for no reason. You must take a walk. There are circumstances in the Bible that is there. And you get what I'm saying? I was speaking to a beloved sister in the Lord recently. This sister in the Lord, she tabled some certain issue in the marriage. And I remember before then, when she wanted to marry, she just briefed me about the marriage. The guy she was getting married to. I can't remember the details some years ago, but one thing I remember she said, I don't want to go into a marriage, I will become a man. That's what she said. So she got married this 30 years ago. Now they got married. The husband who was supposed to be an acclaimed pastor be told to an unbelieving believer. How can a man, oh Jesus. Then because the lady is doing well financially, the man owned a land before they got married. This lady single-handedly brought out money to build a house. Giving the man 500,000, giving the man money. She single-handedly built a house. Yet this man built a house with the lady's money, yet the lady's name is not included in the documents of the paper of the house. Even if it's your money used to buy the land as a married man, even if it's your money you used to build the house, the lady never contributed the set. How dare you don't include that name in the property and you say you are married? You say you are married, does that make any sense? Let alone this lady single-handedly gave her money, gave him because she's doing well. She single-handedly used her phone to build a house. Yet the lady's name is not in the documents of the house. Okay, that's by the way. This man also other land. This lady owns some other land. He gave the man the document. The man should provide the document. The man cannot provide it because the man insisted, "Give me the document. Let me keep it for you." She's asking for it. He can't provide it. That's by the way. This lady is the one responsible. Is one responsible for the payment of the children's school fees. She's one responsible. All right. This man one day was saying to their child, to their son, he said, I think there's a word that this lady put it, I can't remember. He said whether the mother is wicked or he was trying to brainwash the son against the mother, that the mother doesn't love him. I think so. But what I can remember clearly is that he was telling the boy that the mother is put her niece, her relatives in good schools, right? Pays good school fees for them. He said, but the son, which is the boy now, that he didn't put the boy in a good school. In a good school, he can also pay good fees for the boy. That's what he told the son. And I asked the lady, I said, hold on, wait a minute. I said, how much is the fee? In Naira, 300,000. You are not the one paying, this woman has been paying. She told me all manners of rubbish. This person that called himself a Christian, a pastor. 7 months, your wife will beg you to have sexual intercourse with her. A man of God. The most of us ask her, doesn't you guys have a method? A method that can speak some sense into the man? Is God done? The only time this lady decided to speak to some of the man respected friends, the man got angry, saying, so you have got to expose me. Am I communicating? Your wife, 7 months, you won't touch your wife. If your wife must want you to, if the wife wants him to touch her, he must go and bribe her with money, bribe her with this, bribe him rather with this. Is that a man? Is that a man? Is that a man? No, I told the lady, I said, no, this man must be called to order. I told her. That's why I'm also teaching that I love with your leg. I said, this is the time you must love with your leg. Your leg must be involved in this love. You've got to take a word. I told the lady straight, you must separate. When she sent me a message on WhatsApp, if I listened, it wasn't took. I didn't understand. I said, don't take any actions. But when I listened to her, I said, no. You must take a walk. If you are my member, if you are my member, you are here with me, and we be the one to organize your exit from that home. You must separate, not divorce now. You can give it some months. You can give it a year. Let's see if he says we will come to order. When it become normal, you can return back. You understand? By this time, things will be drafted, will be well arranged, well settled. I said, but until he come back to his senses, you won't go there. You must separate. You must. You must. So I will never. So what are the points? What are the points? Did I just deal on? Number one, I said I deal on 3 points. And on the last point, there are 5 sub-headings. The point number one, I will prepare my daughter. I will not prepare my daughter for marriage. Number one. Number two, I will not teach my daughter to respect men. Number 3, I will teach my daughter to love. And in loving, the one somebody, she must love with her heart, she must love with her head, she must love with her eyes, she must love with her ear, and she must love with her legs. The Lord bless you. I'm sure this message is an eye-opener to you. If it is an eye-opener, please give this video a thumbs up. Drop your comment on this video, and please share with others. Share this message, help me spread it. A lot of the ladies are suffering in marriage. My name is Isaiah O. Gabriel, all the way from South Africa. Thank you for watching this video. I'll see you in my next video. The Lord bless you.